Let's get started. Let's understand the concept of SQL basics, DDL, DML, select. Yes, what is DDL? Data definition language. DML, data manipulation language. I repeat once again, from previous chapter notes, DDL, data definition language, DML, data manipulation language. Then we have select, to report or to verify data. Let's understand now how to implement these statements. For this purpose, I'll just launch SSMS and show you from scratch. Launch SSMS 17, 18, 19, anything. Any version of SSMS, you launch it. Let's launch SSMS. From where? From go to search and type their SSMS like this. You launch it and connect to the server. Okay, whatever server you install, you connect to that server. Whatever server you install, you connect to it. Then initially, assume initially your server has the previously created databases. Right, your server has previously created databases. Now how to create our own database? Let's see. You would like to create your own new database. So here are the list of databases, say from your practice of the previous class. Basics, SQL basics, previous item. Now how to define our own new databases through scripts? Let's see. I shall mail you today, or I shall provide it in the notes, one .sql file. Go to file, open file. Go to file, open file. Say you download one .sql file from your notes. It's like this. Just ignore all the remaining. Say this one. This is the one. Select the file and click open like this. File, open file. You get a file like this. Our agenda today, next 30 minutes to 40 minutes, we need to execute these queries, understand them slowly, step by step. About 35 to 36 queries. Let's see. In the previous class, we did the installation, server, tool installation and connection. Then we created database, connect to the database, create table, insert data and report. Let's revise these items once again today in a different way. Previous chapter you got about 5 queries for these 5 operations. Third chapter. Now our fourth chapter now, let's understand more about these activities. First, create database, select and initially while you are practicing you see like this. Screen would be like this. Create database, So highlight that particular line only, say line number 16 or whatever, click execute. In my case it is line number 16, in your case it may be some other line number. Just select that line and execute. Once we create database, right click databases, refresh. We are able to see the database like this, in this way. Okay, next. Our next step. Okay, our next step. Here we have, for example, yes, you create database. Okay, we're able to connect to the database. Then how to create table in above database? How to create table in above database? Observe carefully. So to create table in above database, hope you did your practice earlier. Hope you did your practice earlier. Just in case, let's understand carefully. Connect database first. What's our requirement? Create table, store data. So let's establish connection to the database first. Ignore this hyphen, ignore the comments. Okay, select only that particular statement, execute. Where do you verify that you are connected to database? Bottom right, top left, like this. So two places you verify which database you are connected to. Once we create database, connect database, then your next step, how to create table. How to create table in above database? Every table needs minimum one column, maximum 1024 columns. Remember, columns means fields. And every column needs a data type, a name and a data type. Name, data type, like this. Two important properties. So here it is. Select carefully all these lines pertaining to table creation. Select all lines, click execute, like this. How do you verify? Right click database, refresh. I'll just ignore the other one. I'll just remove the other one. Expand database and go to tables. We are able to see the table here, right? Columns, ID, name, country, cell, like this. Now we are able to get the information in this way. Next, here something new. You practice third chapter, there you see integer to store digits, and character to store characters. Say 30 means up to 30 characters, digits, alphabet symbols. Something new, varchar 40, up to 40 characters limit. Okay, so let's see here. We are very new. Let's observe carefully. What's the difference between char and varchar then? When to use which? Let's observe carefully. This is very new, right? Let's understand slowly, step by step. Char is used for fixed data. Varchar is used for varying data. Var means varying, changing. Char fixed. Varchar varying. Example, username fixed. password keep changing, gender fixed, location keeps changing. This char is mainly used for immutable data. What is that? Immutable means data warehouse, historical data. We use char, fixed data. Other one varchar to store varying data, changing data. So once we have this table created like this, we insert. I repeat again, char is for fixed data, like my gender, my username, they don't change, fixed. We use char. Varchar, varying data, it may change in future. My work location, I keep traveling, or my password, it keeps changing every 60 days or 180 days. So such changing data, probability for changing data, in such a case we have varchar. This size 30, 40, you can provide any number, that is the limit of characters. Once we create the table, one more thing, if I don't mention any size, it takes one character, and we can provide up to 8,000 characters. We'll come back to that point later in our example today, up to 8,000 characters. Once we create a table, verify it left side. Now, how to store or insert data into about table? How to store or insert data? Here it is. Insert into table name values like this. One insert can be used for storing one row, or one insert can be used to store multiple rows separated by comma, A comma B. Semicolon optional, into keyword optional, with into, without into, same to same, with semicolon, without semicolon, same to same. And how to report data from about table, or how to report all employees, select this one, select star asterisk multiplier, star means all columns. So what we did so far, we created database, connect database, create table, insert data and select. Same thing we did in our previous chapter number 3 as well. But today something more, varchar, changing data. Then we shall proceed with our next queries now, step by step. Let's continue with our activities now. Query number 6. How to slice a table, means how to retrieve data based on condition. We need to use where keyword with select statement. For example, requirement, how to report only Canada employees. Select column list from table name where condition. Column list from table name where condition, like this. Where country equal to Canada, in this way. Or how to report list of employees from USA. Then report list of employees from USA, like this. Select and execute, or F5, function key 5. Now how to report employees from Canada as well as employees from USA. You want to have both. Employees from Canada as well as employees from USA. You want to have both. How? Country equal to Canada, or country equal to USA, like this. Country equal to Canada or country equal to USA. Okay, next. With this information, how to report list of employees either from Canada or from USA. In fact, same requirement here, okay? Instead of saying country equal to Canada, country equal to USA, country in Canada, comma USA. Country in Canada, comma USA. Observe carefully. Either or, okay? Either Canada or USA, like. I repeat again. Country equal to Canada, country equal to USA. Instead of mentioning country equal to multiple times, then we use in operator. Here it is. Okay, next. With this information, I repeat again, you don't want to say equal to multiple times for multiple countries, a shortcut representation. So you can use any one. Query 7 and 8 are same. Same way we have opposite. How to report list of employees neither from Canada nor from USA. Let's see. Opposite. Not equal to Canada. Where? Let's observe carefully. Where? EMP country not equal to Canada equal to opposite not equal to or opposite and okay, here it is, and then or opposite end, remember, okay? EMP country not equal to USA, like this, not equal to USA in this way. Okay, so here it is. I repeat, equal to Canada equal to USA, you have both. Few employees are from Canada, few are from USA, you want to have both. Here neither from Canada nor from USA means remaining only India employees. But you don't want to say not equal to every time. Then we have not in, shorthand representation. One more thing, that this is not equal to symbol, that not equal to symbol has alternative less than, greater than. That is also not equal to. I repeat again, equal to opposite not equal to or opposite end, in opposite not in, like this, in this way. So this way you'll practice the same order we are doing right now. I'm doing right now in the class. Next, few more queries for better understanding. How to report list of employees, how to report list of employees whose salary is between 7 and 8, between greater than or equal to first value, less than or equal to second value. Same way, not between, outside the range. Observe carefully. What is that? Outside the range. Okay, means outside, less than first value, greater than next value in this way. Next, with this information, our next step we have, so far we learnt about or, and, opposite, equal to, not equal to, in, not in, between, not between. Then we have how to report list of employees whose name is John, like where country equal to Canada. Same way, name equal to John, like this. Name equal to John in this way. Next, here, our next step. What if you know only first letter? We don't know the remaining letters. Then what we do? See here. How to report list of employees whose name starts with letter J. We know only first letter J. We don't know the remaining letters. Then what we do? Yes, in such a case, we make use of where emp name like, like J percentile, like this. Percentile means any number of characters. What if I don't include percentile there? It won't give any result. What if I say equal to J? It won't give any result. Percentile means any number of characters. Okay, hyphen means comment. Percentile means to represent any number of characters. Next, same way we have other queries. How to report list of employees whose name ends with letter N. Percentile N. See here. Just to save time and show you more queries, I got these things ready. Percentile N. Ending with N. See, name ending with N. John, John, like this. Whereas 14th query, starting letter should be J, like this. Starting letter should be J. Observe carefully. Next, with this information, now our next step. We need to have the next activity. How to report list of employees whose name starts with letter J. To get more space on the right side, I'll close left side window. Okay, Object Explorer vertical window left side, I'll close it. I'll simply close this one. So here it is. Our requirement, just simply close. How to report list of employees whose name starts with J, ends with N. J percentile N. Starting letter, ending letter. Observe carefully. Okay, starting, ending, like this. Next, with this information, then we have next one. How to report list of employees whose name starts with J, ends with N. But here I said underscore. Underscore means single character. Each underscore represents single character. Here, report list of employees whose name starts with letter J, ends with letter N. There should be only one letter in between. Same way, for example, how to report list of employees whose name starts with J, ends with N. There should be exactly two characters or two letters in between. We use percentile like this. In this way, you get two letters in between, right? OH, starting letter J, ending letter N, in between OH. So this way you practice like operator, say like keyword. Next, how to report list of employees whose name does not start with letter J. What we do here, report list of employees where name not like J. So Sai, Sam, Ami, etc. You would like to have more screen for better visibility, go to view full screen. This one. Go to view full screen just to see more content on the screen, and we can also adjust this output window like this. Okay, here it is, something like this. So what we are learning here, like, opposite, not like. So far we learned launching SSMS, connecting to your local SQL server. First or second, any one server you connect, you install two servers, you connect to any one server. File, open file and select the given SQL file, you open it. This file, you'll open it in your SSMS. You create database, connect database, create table, insert data, select. Inside select, we have star to report all columns. Where keyword to specify conditions for retrieval. And here, this uses operators. What are they? Operators for data retrieval, conditional data retrieval. Equal to, not equal to, or, and, between, not between, in, not in, like, not like. These are all operators, just like mathematic operators, plus, minus, into, etc. Here also same thing. These are all very common operators. So first you'll practice until query number 19. Until here, you please practice. Remember, for repeated practice, query number 1 to 4, you execute them only once. From query number 5, you can execute multiple times. Why? Because you already stored the data. Okay. From query number 5, you can execute multiple times. Query number 1, 2, 3, 4, execute each statement only once. From query number 5, you can execute it multiple times. You practice until query number 19 thoroughly. Please do until here carefully. Then we are ready for our next level queries. Another 19 queries we need to learn in this chapter. But very easy once you thoroughly practice these items. Then you shall proceed for next level queries now. Query number 20. How to report employees whose salary is in ascending order. Earlier we used to write this query. In this query, we didn't care anything about ordering the data. So we have report list of employees order by like this. Okay, report list of employees order by in this way. Okay, Next, with this information, report list of employees order by, we are able to get order by employee salary ascending. So you get salary value ascending, low to high, like this, in this way. Same way, how to report list of employees without any order by, without any ascending or descending. Default is ascending order, like this. Default is ascending order in this way. Next, then we have next one. Then we have next one. How to report list of employees with descending order, DESC, high to low. You would like to report top 3 employees based on ID. My boss, his partner. Say top 2 employees for now. My boss and his partner. Employee ID ordered. You would like to get first 2 employees. Same way, except first 2 employees, you want all remaining employees. Then offset to. By heart these formats carefully. Apart from first 2, you get remaining. It can be any number. For example, offset 4 means except first 4, you get remaining, like this. Observe carefully. Top 2, other one offset 2, like this. So top should be placed after select. Okay, next. Here it is. What about offset? Remember, we need to use offset and order by to report data except top end. Top opposite offset. To use offset, we need to have order by. Without order by, remember, without order by, offset won't work. Go to execute, it gives you error. F5, execute, you get error. So use offset and order by. Format is very important, by heart it carefully. So remember, top opposite offset. Then next item, how to report list of, list of only employee salaries. You don't want star, you don't want all employees. I repeat again, in the previous example, today we have star, asterisk, all columns. You don't want all columns, you want only 4th column, EMP cell column. Now you don't want all values, you want only maximum value, max. What is missing? Yes, here it is. We are missing the column names. Okay, we are missing the column names here. Observe carefully. Select max of EMP cell, like this. Select max of EMP cell in this way. Now, what is missing? Column name missing. So you would like to have your own column name. We make use of something called alias. Alias, a temporary name used to represent the column header. This alias is applicable for that select statement only. So select max of EMP cell as maximum salary. It can be as maximum salary, or it can be simply ABC, DEF, anything. Whatever name you want, you can mention here. I repeat, if I don't mention any alias, I see no column name. So as maximum salary or as ABC, like this, in this way. Next. With this information, okay, with this information, what we are learning here, how to define a specific name. Okay, next. One more thing, very important, final select statement. How to report list of employees with maximum salary. How it is, let's see. Yes, query 25 gives you maximum salary, right? This is a maximum salary. Now, how to report list of employees from Canada? Select from table name. Select from table name where EMP country equal to Canada. Query number 6 earlier. Same way, how to report list of employees whose name is John? I said EMP name equal to John. Country equal to Canada. Same way, how to report list of employees with maximum salary? Means where salary, where EMP sal, this one. EMP sal equal to that maximum value, like this. But from where we got this maximum value? From query number 25. From query 25, we are able to get maximum value. Instead of executing one query, getting the result to another query manually, instead of that, alternative where instead of value, you directly supply query. Instead of value, you supply a query. Observe there. Instead of value, you supply a query. Okay, here we go. Now, with this information, if I execute, you get error. Why? Because we need to define the priority of query execution. Okay, so what we do? We need to simplify the priority of execution, right? So like this, in this way. Priority of execution like this. Select and execute. Observe carefully. So this is how you report list of employees with maximum salary. Same way, how to report list of employees with minimum salary. List of employees with minimum salary. What we do? Instead of max, you simply write min, like this, in this way. Observe carefully here. I'll wait. We are going in a slow pace. You'll practice these items carefully here, one by one. I repeat, max, min. Report list of employees with maximum salary, or report list of employees with minimum salary. These are called subquery. Subquery means one query placed inside another query. The inner query will be executed first. That value is given to the left side main query. This is called subquery. Once you practice these items, then next comes the concept of updates, deletes. Let's see what we learned so far. Order by, top, offset, subquery, max, min. Then final part, how to update, how to modify table data. Say by mistake we inserted some wrong data, you would like to modify. Update table name, set column name equal to value. Here it is, 29 query, update table name. What we are updating? Salary for all employees. So all employee salaries will be now updated to 1 lakh, something like this. Same way, you would like to update salaries only for Canada. See here, where condition, where country equal to Canada. So only for Canada, you see the values getting updated. Observe carefully. So what we are learning? How to modify, okay? How to modify the content. Same way, we have next item, delete. What is that? Something called delete. What is that? Let's see. Update means to modify. Delete means to delete, remove the data. Delete from table name where country equal to Canada. Then select from table name, we are able to get Canada employees like this. So Canada employees are removed now. We see only USA employees. Same way, delete from table name. I'm executing F5, delete from table name. Okay. Once we delete from table name, then we don't see any more data, right? It's removed now. Observe carefully. Next. Then we have other one. Alternative for delete called truncate. Truncate table name. The select and execute. It is also used for removal of data only. Then what's the difference? Delete versus truncate. What's the difference? Both are for deletion of data. Main difference, delete is used to remove all rows or few rows from the table. Delete, all rows can be deleted, few rows can be deleted. Whereas truncate, to remove all rows from the table and we cannot specify any condition. Delete, to remove all or few rows from the table, we can specify condition. For example, monitor in the LDF file. You remember LDF file, previous chapter, whenever we create database, one LDF file is auto created, log file. That log file is used to monitor. The delete, truncate, we cannot monitor. Real world OLTP databases use delete. Truncate is mainly used for BI, business intelligence. BI databases, we call them data warehouse. I repeat, in real world, yes, we are right now in database, regular database system. In real world, historical data would be maintained in somewhere called warehouse, data warehouse. We are right now here, database. For BI, business intelligence, data engineering, end-to-end implementations, delete is used in regular databases. Truncate will be used in warehouse databases. Truncate is mainly for non-logged activity. Apart from updates, modify content, delete and truncate, deletion of data, we have something called DDL commands. How to add new column to about table. For example, initially table has 4 columns. Add, alter table, table name, add column. Add a column, add new column. Here there is a space in the column name, so use square brackets. We are able to verify the column here like this. We can also verify the column from connection left side object explorer. Refresh. We are able to see the column here. You would like to modify the column data type. Earlier varchar 20, now right click refresh, you see varchar 200. Please by heart these formats. Alter table, table name, alter column, column name, new data type. Same way, drop column. You don't want the column anymore, drop. Either square brackets or double quotes you can use to enclose your columns. Verify. What we are learning here, how to add a new column, modify existing column, delete or remove existing column, structure, content, actual structure, schema or structure, definition, we are modifying. To remove the table, drop table, table name. Once I drop the table, it's no longer available. Then how to remove the database itself? This is about dropping the table. Then how to remove database? Here it is. Connect to the database, master or any other database. Master is a system predefined database. These are all predefined databases. You connect to master, then drop whichever database you are into. This is a database. Drop database, database name like this. Observe carefully. Okay. Observe carefully here. Our requirement. Connect to master, drop database, database name. Once you drop, right click, refresh, and you don't see the database anymore, right? Okay, so what we are learning, we are understanding how to operate on table and data. Common questions. What's the difference between delete and truncate? Delete to remove all data or few rows. Truncate to remove all data. Here we cannot specify conditions. Monitor and no monitoring. Difference between delete and drop. Delete is used to remove the data, content. Remember, content. Drop is used to remove the structure, container. Difference between update and alter. Update to modify the data, content is getting modified. Whereas this one, alter to modify the structure. This way you'll practice these items carefully and practice thoroughly, cautiously, step by step. Then any questions or errors, do let me know. Glad to assist you, but make sure we do on time practice. We have a lot to learn in a meaningful way. for our useful job work. Please practice on time. Do let me know for questions if any.